As a senior community liaison that represents Janssen and infectious diseases, I'm actually a field representative that works with the HIV community. It's a pretty unique role. My territory stretches from New York City all the way down to Baltimore, and I'm actually one of 10 community liaisons who actually covers my respective geography, but we actually have representatives all over the United States and including Puerto Rico. And our one signature key to our team's success is that we're all passionate, we all love what we do, and we really consider ourselves a great family because we all care for each other, and that subsequently allows us to care for the patients that we touch every day as we embody our credo every day. In 2006, I was working for a company that's called Tech Therapeutics, which eventually became Janssen. Janssen is one of the many Johnson & Johnson family of companies. But the beautiful part about it is that Johnson & Johnson has made a commitment to the HIV community. And as a representative of Janssen, I am super excited because we have great products that patients need. As an ambassador of Johnson & Johnson, I think it's amazing that I had this unique opportunity to work within this role, to reach the greater good and make an impact in the HIV/AIDS community. As an avid supporter, I'm lucky enough to work for a company that's called Johnson & Johnson, which allows us to do many volunteer opportunities. So for example, I'm actually volunteering at St. Bernard's Project, and that's a disaster relief for Hurricane Sandy victims here in New Jersey. Another project which I'm going to be involved with in the fall is called All Hands and Hearts. Having family in Puerto Rico, I first seen the devastation. So we're going to be making a trip down to Puerto Rico. We're going to be working with All Hands and Hearts and actually Jose Andres World Kitchen as well. We also volunteer with Rise Against Hunger to cure world hunger. Many of these organizations hold a special place in my heart because I think as a Johnson & Johnson employee, we're living our credo each day. And I hope that I can do more, but it's impossible. But I think as I go along within my J&J career, I think what's important is that if we have this line of sight, we have this opportunity to do something to make an impact in the world, I think it's beneficial. So I actually come from a big family. I'm the youngest of 9 children. Unfortunately, my mother passed away when I was young, so I must say that my brothers and sisters took very good care of me. Our parents taught us that family first, and I think that embodies who I am today as far as my given nature. I've also been happily married for over 20 years to my soulmate, Christy, who was a cancer survivor and one of my heroes. She actually put her career on hold so I could pursue mine. We have one son, our 17-year-old son, Michael, who is a rising senior at Union Catholic High School and is also an amazing DJ. Michael has been volunteering with me at many of our events since the 6th grade, from the HIV/AIDS walks to DJing at World Pride, which is the largest LGBTQ gathering in New York City last year, the 50th annual, to actually doing home repair with the St. Bernard Project with me. So to see my son actually volunteer solidifies what I'm trying to do every day. And as a parent, you could only hope that your son or daughter takes a little bit out of you. And I'm just so blessed that my son has the ability to do all this with me, hand in hand. I think, hopefully as he goes along with his life, he can replicate that model to his children. So before my time with J&J, I was actually director of case management at St. Michael's Medical Center in Newark, New Jersey, where we worked at a large HIV clinic. But before that, I need to share a story that the reason why I do what I do today. I was actually an engineer. I was gonna get a job for a major airline in Italy, but unfortunately, a loved one fell to the perils of crack cocaine. At that time, I had no clue how to help this person. I was actually his biggest enabler because I provided him with money to either buy clothes or buy things that he needed, and at the end of the day was to buy drugs. But within his recovery, he actually shared a number with me, Al-Anon. It's for individuals who have loved ones who deal with people who live with addiction issues. Within that timeline of my loved one getting better, I actually found a calling maybe to do something differently. So I actually did not take that job in Italy. I actually went back to school to become a social worker. And one of my mantras every day is, it's not what you need to do in life, it's what you have to do in life. And I think for me, that's what I had to do. So I have zero regrets of that. That person is thriving, he's actually doing well. And I'm fulfilled in my decision. What's important is the following, is that if you have that opportunity to make an impact in someone's life, I challenge you and I welcome you to do it. If anything, join me in my efforts.